But you guys, got another video here for you. This free app shows everything Windows is secretly doing on your PC. It's called AppControl and it's 100% free. Windows 10 and Windows 11 PCs can have hundreds of different software processes running in the background on your computer. AppControl is a powerful task manager program that gives you a historical resource monitoring, powerful controls for managing troubleshooting apps, and give detailed visibility into hidden behaviors that impact your PC's performance, privacy, and security. This is where AppControl comes in. You can see right here, it's a very powerful tool, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works today. Now, we all know that processes in the background on your computer are running all the time, and these can be doing anything from accessing your location, or even taxing your CPU or memory, or even monitoring your webcam or microphone. AppControl even monitors your CPU and GPU temperature history as well. It also sends custom alerts, and you can even set it up to monitor or notify you with location tracking or unsigned applications or anything that you want, like microphone monitoring or webcam monitoring. Now, there is an AI feature inside the application which you can turn off, and I would advise you to turn that off unless you want to use it to talk to AppControl using AI. There's also built-in privacy. If you're worrying about privacy and about what AppControl is collecting, don't worry, because they're telling you on their website it's completely free and they do not harvest any private information. So let's get AppControl downloaded and installed on the system so we can take a look at in real time what it actually does and what it looks like. I think it's going to be a good addition for people that want to take more control over what processes are doing on their computer. So let's go ahead and download it, and I'm going to click on the installer right here. And this will allow me to install it on Windows 11. But it does work on Windows 10 as well. If you're on an older version of Windows like Windows 10, you can still use it. So all we need to do here now is click Next, and this will go ahead and install, and click Finish. And there is the actual application. Now you can adjust the actual width of what you want to display here by just pulling down and up on the actual center bar right here. And this will allow you to see more graph or less graph and show you more processes on here. I have not run it full screen here. I'm just going to keep it like this for this video, but you can run it full screen as well. You've got these little tabs here for CPU usage, memory, disk, GPU, and GPU 1, and also processes. And you can see there's 216 or 217 processes running right here as well. So it gives you the full graph. Now also down the bottom, you can see we've got activity, apps and alerts and events tabs. I've got it set to activity right now, and you can already see it's detected an app that is using my microphone, and it shows up a microphone icon right here. Now, if I wanted to, if this app was being malicious, I could quickly go into it and disable that permission for that. Let's quickly go into the menu up the top. You can see we've got settings, about, help, community, and language. You can change different languages here. Inside the settings panel, this lets you run the application on startup, check for updates, change the theme, whether you like it in dark mode or light mode. You've also got temperature, whether you want it in Celsius or Fahrenheit. This events history right here, and it can see it's got 91 in its database. You can clear all these if you want. It's already set to performance, but you can have it on efficient if you want to. You've got do not disturb duration, and you can see 3 hours right here. You can change that if you want. And there's the AI assisted integration. I've got that turned off, and show idle time on graph. I've got that turned on. So we've got it all set up the way we like. And that is basically the applications and background processes running on this computer in real time. So from here, you can click on any of these and investigate further. You can see there's an unassigned background process right here. If you want to investigate, you can double click on this and it will pull out a little window on the side. This will give me the power to either kill this process or disable it, depending on what you want to do. If you think it's malicious, you can disable it and it will stop it starting again, and you can even kill it. It gives you the hardware usage of that process as well, and how much disk or memory or CPU that it's using. It also gives you the name of the process and also gives you other information of the publisher and things like that. This is a Microsoft process, so I'm not going to do anything about it. So I'm going to leave it alone, but it just gives you a heads up on if you download and install other applications that are unknown, you'll be able to see them here. It also will tell you whether they're accessing your webcam or whether they're accessing your microphone. So that is a really good part about this application. So on the activity, which is right here, you can see we have a load of them right here. If I hover over the graph, it will pop up a little box here, and you can see where it will tell me the temperature and the processes. I can click on this and it will basically stop the graph running, and I can start it again if I want to by just clicking on up the top right hand side. So from here, that's how you can access it, and it will give you the access for all of the processes in that window as well. Click on the Apps tab at the bottom next to Activity, and this will show you all of the apps that are listed here. This gives you the power to kill or disable, and it also gives you a full list of what it was that you selected in the graph. So from here, you can see if there's any unassigned sort of applications or processes running. You can see it's broken it down into sections: Microsoft Corporation, Microsoft Windows. It'll even say VPN and things like that. It's broken all these little processes and applications into groups. NVIDIA, as you can see there, and TechSmith as well, and a bunch of other stuff broken down, and you can control exactly what's going on your system. In the alerts section right here, this is your notify me, and you can see camera access, service change or unassigned application launch, and you can drag up anything inside here like location tracking, microphone access, app updates, or anything like that that you want to monitor and keep track of. So you can just drag and drop these. Inside the events, you'll see that I've got an event right here called Microsoft Compatibility Telemetry. I can double click on this and it will open up a window and tell me more about it. You can do some research and search on some of these processes that are running. We can investigate further, and you can see it gives us the executable file that is running, and it gives you all the file information for that particular service or application. I can even disable this, and it will give me a warning saying when you disable an app, it cannot run again until you re-enable it. This is going to be great if you want to stop a particular telemetry app that is running on your system and completely disable it, like I'm doing right here. You can possibly use this for Microsoft Edge or other applications that you don't want to be running on your system. And once you've disabled it, it will stay disabled permanently. So you can see we've got full details right here. We can click on the system properties of this file to investigate further. This lets you dive deep into what these applications do and what these services do on your system. You can see I'm checking the microphone accessed, and it will search my system and see if there's anything that is using the microphone. You can also click on any of these like camera accessed or location accessed and things like that, and it will do a search and it will show them up in this little category box right here. This gives you full control over what these apps and services are doing on your PC. Now, if you've disabled multiple programs or services on this system, it will show up in the disable tab right here, and they'll be listed. Now, remember, we did disable this Microsoft Compatibility Telemetry service, so we've disabled that there, and it's not going to run again until I enable it. So when we go back to the activity, you'll be able to view all of the activity on that system. If you've got a bit of malware running on the system, it's going to show up here, and you'll be able to take control of that piece of malware, disable it and stop it running, and also kill it if you want to, and then go to that location and remove it from the system. You can use AppControl in conjunction with Process Monitor and also Process Explorer and other Microsoft apps that are quite useful. You can still use this program alongside it. So it's going to be a good tool to have on your system if you want to take more control over services and applications that are running on your system. And block those that you don't want running on your system. That's the most important part to protect your privacy. Remember, you can always re-enable these processes or these services and apps if you want to. You don't need to leave them disabled if you want to ever re-enable them. If it's causing a problem, you can do by just going into here and just re-enabling it. You can look at the publishers and also all the other information that is given inside this panel. You can see the app is already disabled here because I've disabled it. But if I want to re-enable it, I just click on enable and that app will start running again. So that's basically how you can control all of the services and applications and processes and take back control of your Windows 11 or Windows 10 system. So let me just quickly show you this one here. I just want to disable this browser right here and show you what happens when you try to run it when we disable it. So I'm going to disable the browser and I'm going to go ahead and I'll open up the actual browser here. And you can see when you click on it, it will stop it running. And that's because we've disabled it. Now, this means if you don't want to uninstall or force uninstall Microsoft Edge, you could physically just disable it like I've just done here with Brave. It's very simple and easy to do, and it will stop Microsoft Edge from running on the system. So that's basically how you can take full control. It's pretty decent. Check it out. It's free to use. It's safe and clean. There's no malware in it or anything like that. And let me know what you think in the comments section down below. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support. And I shall catch you in the very next video, or I'll see you on the Discord server. If you're on the old Discord server, check out the announcements channel and join our new Discord server because I've lost access to that account. Anyway, but that said, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.